In previous class, what we have discussed? What is measurement and what are all the four forces of in nature. Okay. Now, in this class, we are going to discuss the full explanation about all the four forces. What are all the four forces? First is gravitational force, electromagnetic force, strong nuclear force and weak nuclear force. Repeat after me. Gravitational force, electromagnetic force, strong nuclear force and weak nuclear force. Okay. Now we are going to learn about what is gravitational force. Do you all know what is gravitational force? See, the gravitational force is the force of mutual attraction between any two objects. Force of mutual attraction between any two objects. What is the meaning of mutual? Mutual means equal. Equal attraction between any two objects. That force we call it as a gravitational force. Do you understand? Okay. Now think. A girl is sitting under the tree. Okay. The force between the tree and the girl. Okay. The force between tree and the girl. That force we call it as a gravitational force. Do you understand what is gravitational force? Okay. See, we can here next another example. Consider two balls. This is two balls. Take it as sun and another is earth. The force between the sun and the earth, that force is called as a gravitational force. Do you understand what is gravitational force? Okay. Next we are going to discuss about second force, that is electromagnetic force. What is electromagnetic force? Electromagnetic force is the force between charged particle. The force between charged particle. What are the charged particles? The positive and negative. This is called as a charged particles. Okay. The positive charge and negative charge is it will join. What happened? It will be attracted. Okay. The positive and positive will be repelled. For example, you can take a magnet. The north pole and the south pole will be attracted. Then the north pole and the north pole will be repelled. So this is also the another example for electromagnetic force. Do you understand what is electromagnetic force? Okay. Comparing the gravitational force, this force means what? Electromagnetic force is very strong. Okay. Comparing the gravitational force, this force, the electromagnetic force is very strong. Do you understand? The two types of forces, gravitational force and electromagnetic force. Next, we are going to discuss about what is strong nuclear force. Okay. Before going to learn the strong nuclear force, we should learn about what is an atom. Okay. What is an atom? The world is full of made up of an atom. Okay. In an atom, there are three. First is protons, electrons and nucleus. Okay. The proton is otherwise called as a positive charge. Electron is otherwise called as a negative charge. Okay. The protons and the neutrons is present inside this nucleus. This is nucleus. Okay. The protons and neutrons is present inside this nucleus. Do you understand the atom model? Okay. First is proton, electron and nucleus. The protons and the neutrons present inside this nucleus. This is atom model. Okay, now we are going to learn what is strong nuclear force. The force between protons and neutrons. The force between protons and neutrons is called as a strong nuclear force. Do you understand what is strong nuclear force? The force between protons and neutrons. Okay. The strong nuclear force is the strongest among all the fundamental forces. The strong nuclear force is the strongest among all the four fundamental forces. Do you understand the strong nuclear force? Okay. Next we are going to discuss about what is weak nuclear force. Weak nuclear force means converting. It will convert protons into neutrons. Converting protons into neutrons is called as a weak nuclear force. Do you understand what is weak nuclear force? Okay. Generally, weak nuclear force occur in beta decay. Generally, weak nuclear force occur in where? Beta decay. Okay. Do you understand what is weak nuclear force? Okay. Next, we are going to discuss what is measurement. Why measurement is very important. Do you all know why measurement is very important? Because in day-to-day life, measurement is very important. Okay, first we are going to learn what is measurement. Measurement means giving a number to something. Giving number to or value to something. That we call it as a measurement. Okay. Measurements such as length, volume, mass and time. To measure the length, volume, mass, time, this measurement is used. Do you understand why the measurement is used? To measure length, volume, mass and time. For this purpose, the measurement is used. Do you understand what is measurement and why measurement is important? Okay. Already what we have discussed? We discussed what is the meaning of measurement. Now we are going to discuss the definition of measurement. What is the definition? Measurement is the comparison of unknown quantity with the known fixed quantity of the same kind. This is the definition of measurement. Measurement is the comparison of unknown quantity with a known fixed quantity of the same kind. Do you understand the definition of measurement? Okay. Next we are going to discuss the physical quantity. What is physical quantity? A quantity that can be measured. The quantity that can be measured is called as a physical quantity. A physical quantity, example for physical quantity is length, time, volume and temperature. These are all the examples for physical quantity. What is physical quantity? A quantity that can be measured. That can be measured is called as a physical quantity. Repeat after me the example for physical quantity. Length, time, volume and temperature. Do you understand what is physical quantity? Okay. Next we are going to discuss the two types of physical quantities. There are two different types of physical quantities. One is fundamental quantities, next derived quantities. What are the two types of physical quantities? Fundamental quantities and derived quantities. Now we are going to discuss about what is fundamental quantities. Fundamental quantities are the quantities which cannot be expressed in terms of physical quantity. That we call it as a fundamental quantity. Do you understand what is fundamental quantity? The quantity which cannot be expressed in terms of any physical quantity. That is called as a fundamental quantity. Example for fundamental quantity is length, mass, time, temperature. These are all the examples of fundamental quantity. What are all the examples for fundamental quantity? Length, mass, time and temperature. These are all the fundamental quantities. Do you understand? Next we are going to see what is derived quantities. Derived physical quantities. The quantities which are obtained two or more fundamental quantities. Two or more fundamental quantities is called as a derived quantities. Do you understand? What is derived quantities? The quantities which are obtained two or more fundamental quantities. That quantities is called as a derived quantity. The example for derived quantities is area. Area depends on what? Area depends on length and breadth. The length and breadth are what? It is a fundamental quantities. Do you understand the example for derived quantities? Next, density. Density depends on what? Mass and volume. And mass and volume are what? It is a fundamental quantities. Which are obtained two or more fundamental quantities that we call it as a what? Derived quantities. Next example is speed. Speed depends on what? Distance and time. And the distance and time are fundamental quantities. Do you understand the derived quantities? Once again I am going to repeat the definition of derived quantities. The quantities which are obtained two or more fundamental quantities, that quantities is called as a derived quantities. Do you understand? Next we are going to discuss about the units of measurement. What are all the units of measurement? First, what is an unit? What is an unit means the standard of comparison. The standard of comparison is called as a unit. The standard of comparison is called as what? Unit. Do you understand? Next, a unit is a fixed quantity. Unit is a fixed quantity which is accepted as a standard by the people all over the world. Unit is accepted by all over the world. Do you understand? Okay. The example for unit is C. Length. What is the unit of length? Length is meter. Mass is kilogram. And time is second. Repeat after me. The length of the unit is meter. Mass is kilogram. And time is second. Do you understand what are all the units of measurement? Okay. Next we are going to discuss the units are divided into two types. Units are divided into SI unit and English unit. Units are divided into what? SI units and English unit. And that SI unit are divided into two types. MKS and CGS. MKS means mass kilogram second. MKS means what? Mass kilogram second. CGS means centimeter gram second. CGS means what? Centimeter gram second. And the English unit is divided into FPS. FPS means foot per second. Foot per second. Do you understand the units, classifications of unit? Okay, students. I am going to give the instruction regarding homework. Write down, choose and short answer in your classwork note. Refer the PDF which is attached with this video. Thank you, students.